like that bit was a little bit extra, but who cares? We're doing extra in 2020, so get on board. Hi, my name is Maureen, but you can call me Mo. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, consider subscribing, liking this video, hitting that notification bell, because yes, I'll be posting more travel videos this year. Well, I wanted to do this last year, but dang it, 2019 was rough. It was the toughest year of my whole life. I was just glad when it ended. After getting my ass whooped in 2019, I decided 2020 was going to be different. As I was preparing for this new decade, it's not only a new year, it's a new decade, I came across this YouTube channel called Your Story. Now, if you don't know who Your Story is about or who they are, it's basically this. It's saying yes more to opportunities, challenges that take you out of your comfort zone. It's saying yes to life. It's generally living your fullest life by getting your ass out of your comfort zone. The tagline is Seek Discomfort. So after watching a couple of their videos, I decided, well, why not seek discomfort in my own life? So I decided in 2020 I'm going to take up hiking. My cue, I've never done hiking. Well, I've sort of done hiking. I went to this trip a while back where we went to Elephant Hill. I got to the bamboo forest and I quit. I was done. Hiking was not going to be for me. I was done. But I decided I'm going to do that in 2020. And I thought, if I'm going to do this, I might as well go all the way. So I decided I'm going to go to the highest point in Kenya, which is Mount Kenya. But before I could commit to that, I had to check out what this mountaineering business is all about. So when an opportunity to go to Mt Longonot came, guess what I said? I said yes. And I remember as we were approaching, I could see the mountain and I thought, well, this isn't that bad. It's not that scary. Boy, did I not know what I was getting myself into. But to be fair, the first 1 hour or so, it wasn't that bad. Mainly because I had met some really dope people. We were having interesting conversations. I met like guys who've done mountaineering for a very long time. I met like Joe, who's done Mount Kenya for more than 100 times. I think I'll insert his clip here. So this is Joe, discovered Joe. We'll put the links here. Why people is motioning or to take a clip? We'll put his links here
in the description.
In the description below. Joe has been to Mount Kenya 100 freaking times. Dude, how was the first time? I only need to know how your first time was.
My first time was terrible because I had just finished high school, so I wasn't fit. I didn't do any hiking before. And it was, first of all, it was the most beautiful thing I've ever done in my life. But then again, I was unfit because Mount Kenya is a beast.
It is.
I was not prepared for how difficult it was. But when I did it, I realized that that's what I want to do for the rest of my life.
Huge. I also saw your dad also hikes.
Yes, since 1990.
So it kind of runs in the family.
Yeah, for me, I was
a passion. It has it.
Mountaineering found me. I wasn't necessarily
looking for it
in mountaineering because I had felt growing up in a family where your father hiked with big bags. I felt like I've already done it. I didn't see the need to do it like him because I'm a tech head. I was an introvert back then, and
you were.
Yes.
So things have changed.
Changed my life.
Okay.
Because now I spend
there's hope.
Times outdoors.
All my introverts out there, like I am an introvert. When people find me, when I'm around people that I'm excited to be around, they don't believe that.
Yeah.
But there's hope.
We met
Find a
today
mountain,
and
climb
we've
a
already
mountain.
spoken like 7
I mean, we are best buds. We are about to fungua a chama. You guys, a chama.
Welcome to our channel.
Sure. So how did it feel like there? What was so different from the first time you hiked and the 100th time?
So what I realized is through that time I got stronger. I could carry a bigger bag. I could hike for long periods of time, like 8 hours. My first time I couldn't do that. You know, I used to ask my dad, you know, are we there yet? Are we there? But now I can go without a problem. So it has taught me endurance, it has taught me patience, and it has given me strength over the time. So it's amazing.
Yeah, so the first hour or so, my mind was just in the conversations, not realizing that my body was undergoing some intense physical activity. But after a while, my body got the memo. It was a bit challenging, considering that I had never hiked before. I wasn't wearing proper hiking shoes. I was straight out of Christmas holiday. I mean, those chapatis and chicken were not kind to my body. But to be honest, going up to this the summit of Mt Longonot isn't that bad. It's challenging, but it isn't that bad. Now going around the crater is where I almost died. I think it goes to down to I wasn't wearing the right hiking shoes, plus it was really hot. It was like in the middle of the day, at midday. It was really hot. It was a sunny day. It was really hot. I was getting dehydrated. I was hydrating, yes, but it was just tough. It was just tough. But I finished. I went around the crater and I finished. I was the last one, but I finished. Guys, I did it. I almost died 5 times, but well, I'm standing here. I did this round the crater. Who? Ah. Yeah, those are my peeps. Dad, they don't do this often like I do. Gosh, I have suffered muscle pulls. I have fallen. And while it sounds like I really suffered, it was exciting. It was that sense of accomplishment. I thought, hey, well, I've conquered a mountain. I've done it. And I thought, this might be something that I might actually do, like really do. So I reached out to Duncan of Extreme Adventures, and we planned a trip where, well, being a newbie, I wanted a trip where I didn't feel pressured, because I know there are guys who've done Mount Kenya. There are guys who go to Mount Kenya, to Lenana Peak, and come back down in one day. So we came up with this trip. It's a newbie friendly trip. The trip is set for Easter weekend. We are going to start on 9th April and finish on 13th. So it's a 5-day excursion. We're going to go up through the Cinnamon route to Lenana Peak and down Chogoria route. So 5 days. Pace is beginner friendly. So the good thing about working with Extreme Adventures with Duncan is, the first thing is, this trip is beginner friendly in this way. It's 5 days, so we have enough time to go up the mountain and down. The other thing is, we have a couple of hikes that we have to do before going to Mount Kenya, to prepare our muscles, to prepare our bodies, our mind, to prepare our getting acclimated to gaining altitude. We set 3 hikes, prep hikes. We did the Ngong Hills last Saturday. We'll be doing Elephant Hills on 8th of February. You're welcome to join. That one will help us. I think it will help us to get that acclimation of getting that altitude gain, I think. I don't know. So yes, I'm going back to Elephant Hill where it's all began. The other thing is, Duncan is there all the way. He'll be there to answer any questions you have, give guidance on what you need to do in terms of training, which basically he will just tell you to get a rope, keep in your house. You don't necessarily need to join a gym. You don't necessarily need to get like 6-pack fit or Kipchoge Keino fits, but you need to be active. That's basically it. But I'll be sharing more about training on my other videos. He also gives you a list of all the gear that you will need and where to source them. So you don't have to like start from calling up everyone like, where do I get boots, where do I get my rain gear, where do I get my all those things. Duncan has got you. So I'm dubbing this trip Tembea na Mo to Mount Kenya. It is a trip for anyone who's ever wanted to do hiking but was always scared. It's a trip for someone who's always wanted to do Mount Kenya but you didn't have your tribe. This is it. We are very accommodating. We are welcoming you. So if you want to be part of Tembea na Mo, you can hit me up on Instagram. I'll put the link. It's basically Tembea_na_mo. You can inbox me and I'll send you all the details. If you don't wish to join us, you can follow #Tembea na Mo to Mount Kenya to see how the journey goes. I'll be posting more videos as we continue to prepare, as we train, as everything that you'll need to know, so that you can reference back to these videos in case you want to start doing hiking in 2020. So yeah, I hope you will be inspired to seek discomfort in your own life. Join me as we go to Mount Kenya and let's kick ass in 2020. Until the next one, bye.